Hi, I'm Cindy Kruger, and today I'm going to show you how to process your correspondent invoices and transactions in LegalSuite. When an attorney acts on behalf of you in an area that falls outside of your jurisdiction, he is called an agent or a correspondent. In LegalSuite, the correspondent is opened as a creditor because you are responsible for the fees regardless as to whether the correspondent has collected money from the debtor or not. So to insert a new correspondent, you'll go to your creditor's ledger, which is a hand with the money. You can right-click and insert or use the insert icon on your top toolbar, and you can fill in the details for your correspondence and click on OK. So now how do we capture the actual correspondence invoice? So if we have a look here, here's a correspondent invoice that was sent to us. So he had money that he collected from the debtor, less collection commission. You had an allowance on the collection commission, then a summons was charged, an allowance on the summons, and the total that was paid to you. So firstly we're going to capture the money collected from the debtor. You're going to go to the Correspondence tab in your Batches screen. You're going to click on Correspondent. Here you're going to select the matter that the correspondent is working on behalf of. Okay, there you'll have, this is what's going to appear on your matter and on your creditor. So I'm going to say cash collected. Okay, here by creditor you're going to drop down and select either an existing correspondent or in the new correspondent that you opened. If you would like to copy the description from your top matter field, you press F11 on your keyboard and it will copy that description. By type, this is where you're going to drop down and select what type it is. In this instance it's cash collected, and you're going to put in the amount that was on the invoice, so for example 1,000 Rand. So next on our correspondent invoice is we've got the collection commission. So it was 14 Rand VAT, 114 Rand in total. So it's going to be the same matter, but here we're going to say collection commission. Okay, same creditor, F11 for the description. We're going to drop down here and we're going to select disbursement, and we're going to say 114 Rand including VAT. Okay, next we have to capture what's next on our invoice, and that's the allowance on the collection commission. So we're going to go and we're going to say allowance on collection commission. Now this allowance option won't show on the matter, it's only going to show on the creditor, and I'll show you how that works once we finish capturing the invoice. Press F11 for the description, and here we're going to select agent's allowance, and we're going to put in the amount of the agent's allowance on here. So this was 38 Rand including VAT. Okay, now next on our invoice, if we go and we have a look, next on our invoice is the summons. So we're going to fill in the description here, summons, and to F11 to copy the description, and we're going to drop down, we're going to select disbursement, and we're going to fill in the amount, and we're going to say including VAT, and then the next item is the agent's allowance on the summons. So we're going to go and we're going to capture agent's allowance on summons, F11. And we're going to drop down and select agent's allowance, and including VAT. Okay. Now I just want to show you, if we finish capturing the transactions, the only thing left is the amount that was paid to us. That will be a trust receipt. But if we go and we post this, you'll then go and you can go and look at the creditor. The creditor Bailey and Associates, they owe us 776 Rand and 56 cents. And if we go and we have a look at the matter, here they have an amount due to them of 664 Rand and 84 cents. The difference being the agent's allowance. So the agent's allowance doesn't appear on the matter at all. So we go and we capture the amount paid to us by using a receipt and a trust receipt. And we're going to say trust receipt from the creditor, because remember it was a creditor, the correspondent, that was paying the money over. So you go and you select the correspondent, and here you can put receipt or correspondent payment or whatever you would like to appear. and you're going to put the amount of money that they paid, into which trust bank account, how they paid it, for example a direct deposit. There you can fill in a recon number, otherwise we'll just fill in the date, and we say OK. Now if we post it and we go and we have a look at the creditor, you'll see the creditor's balance is now 0 because they've paid everything, and on the matter it's still got the $664.84. Now the question is, how do you get that money into your business bank account, the agent's allowance? If we go and we do a trust to business transfer, you will then see that on the matter there will be a negative transfer, but on the creditor there will be a positive transfer. So the positive transfer is more than the negative transfer, and the difference will be the amount that goes into your business bank account for the agent's allowance. And that's how you capture your correspondence in Legal Suite.